Good morning, YouTube. This is KingCobraJFS with another video. Got my biggest pipe out today. Got some tobacco in there, and yeah, on a bowl of Beryllium Black, and I decided to transfer it to this pipe because let's face it, this pipe is just gorgeous. So that's something I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. See? Beryllium Black. Is there anything left? There's a little bit. Damn. That's pretty much the last of my tobacco right there. Oh well. So yesterday I got a message sent to me on Facebook by one of my Facebook friends, and apparently someone had sent him 4 false copyright infringements on YouTube and got his account taken off, and they weren't even legit. They were just trolls being trolls. I could sympathize with him on that one because I've had trolls get my accounts deleted in the past. Or the first time I got my account deleted, understandable, it was my fault. I flashed my penis too many times. That was a mistake, and you know, mistakes happen. Just something I wish I could take back, but whatever. The second account that got deleted, it was basically this in your troll circle, and they pretty much got my account deleted. Well, one of them creates an account for me, says, "Hey man, you're awesome, keep up the good work." Then somewhere along the line, he supposedly password gets leaked to this other person who goes in, types it in, deletes it, and then makes a video bragging about how awesome he is for getting my account deleted. Like, that's his biggest accomplishment in life. It's kind of sad, actually. So the third account I created on Stephanie's birthday, ironically enough, yeah, I got that account created, and I haven't stopped making videos since because YouTube's actually been somewhat therapeutic for me. I've been able to, you know, say what I gotta say, relieve my stress, and just say, you know what, blah, 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 say what I gotta say, and then leave it at that. People like it, they don't like it, whatever. So. It's just unfortunate when trolls go to such lengths to troll people on YouTube. I mean, that's kind of sad if you ask me. You're going to waste your time on YouTube trying to get people in trouble when they're not even doing anything to you. Next time you go to do something like that, you know, sincerely ask yourself, what has this person done to me for me to go out and get together with my buddies and try to get his account deleted because YouTube's system is pretty much easy to abuse. Well, basically, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, you're gonna waste, you know what I'm saying? Like, that seems childish and immature to me, you know? Like, oh, I know, let's get together with our buddies and start harassing. We'll pick one random YouTuber and just start harassing him or her. And then we'll freaking get their account deleted and watch them cry like a little bitch when they get the new account back on, ha ha ha, because we're such, you know, it's ridiculous. And it's because they're starting to crack down on bullying in school. Maybe they're not, I don't know. I'm not in school anymore. Think sex. What, you notice the ring? It's a cobra, come on now. I'm just saying, though, that it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I don't like someone on YouTube, I just ignore them and don't watch their videos. That seems like a more mature way to handle it than going about saying, I hate this person. I don't know, let's get his account, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, it's just stupid. It really is. To me, it just seems stupid because I think you spend a much more productive time on YouTube with your YouTube account by actually doing something productive with it, you know, showcasing your talents. And if you have no talents, then you start a troll account because your talent is bullying people on YouTube. Now, it doesn't really require any skill or knowledge to do. It really isn't that freaking hard. I've seen videos where people post edited videos making people say things they didn't say in their original video just so people can laugh at them. I mean, really, dude? It's kind of sad if you ask me. And it's even gotten to the point where YouTubers have actually committed suicide because they can't take their harassment anymore. And, you know, the online bullying has gotten to that point where people are killing themselves over it. That's not a good thing. Personally, I think, you know, if you are being bullied or harassed on YouTube, my best advice to you would be to take a break from YouTube, log out of your account, or whatever you gotta do, you know, take a couple weeks off of YouTube to reflect upon why you're on YouTube to begin with. So, I used to make videos like every day, like every 5 minutes I'd pop up with a new video, but I think it's nice having the new schedule for YouTube where I make a video whenever I fucking feel like making a video. You know, I'm not being pressured by people, and the nice thing is I actually have a small fan base that will watch, so, and then it seems like they're eternally grateful either way, so it's nice. If you have any fans on your YouTube, focus on them, don't focus on the trolls, because the more attention you give them, the more likely they are to continue harassing you, because trolls get off on that shit. They get off, you know, having people acknowledge them on a YouTube video. And the sheer sick part of it is that the more attention you give them, your little fan base starts going, well, what are they all about? And some of them will actually subscribe to the troll channel because that's just YouTube for you. And it doesn't matter if you like it or not, it is what it is. So, I think at one point you could flag somebody for bullying you on YouTube, but it got so bad that YouTube's just like, you know what, fuck it, we're not going to deal with it. So, I guess if four people or more go onto your channel and sit there and say things like, oh, this video is inappropriate, you know, for whatever reason, and your account gets deleted because of it, it's kind of ridiculous. Sit there and go, oh, this video is offensive. Dude, really? Wow. See, my definition of offensive is not going to be the same as your definition of offensive. Just saying. So, being offensive really isn't an offense to me because I'm pretty laid back. I'm not the kind of person that get easily offended. Until you start talking shit about, you know, me or people I know or whatever, then I'm like, well, dude, that's not cool. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I think I speak for a lot of people. Honestly, no one wants that on YouTube. And if you're bullying someone on YouTube right now, it's probably because you're being bullied on YouTube as well. Just saying. So to any troll out there watching this, let's just you grow a pair of balls, get off YouTube, do something productive with your life, and go fuck yourself. So let's pick on a young adult with autism. Yeah, it's really challenging. Let's get his goat. Let's make him react. That's, you know what I'm saying? And the trolling I've noticed hasn't gotten as bad because I've learned to combat trolls, and that's taken a couple years to master, but it's, you know, one of those things where if you would have ignored it, just walk away, you know, but you see a comment that pisses you off, you go to respond, and you respond pissed off, generally, it makes it worse, generally. However, you can be a bit of a smartass with it. like my recent comment I made on the video where someone says sucked a guitar, and I took it to the next level and pretty much annihilated that person in the comment section. Some people are like, oh God, but besides, you know, I had to use a little bit of humor on my part, especially because of the way trolls and people watch me on YouTube. So, yeah. I think us trolls are starting to realize I'm a bit better at trolling than they are. They're like, oh well, eh. If anything could be said at this point, I like to keep my YouTube life and my work life separate. Well, I try to anyway. If I'm having a bad day, like I read a comment on YouTube that pisses me off, I'll take it with a grain of salt and say whatever, and just try to go about my day, you know, because that's all I'm trying to do is survive. I think we're all just trying to survive, one way or another. This is pretty much the last of my pipe tobacco. So I'm definitely out. Of tobacco altogether. Shit sucks. But, make the best of it, I guess. I hope when I get paid next Wednesday, I want to go to a liquor store and pick up a can of 7 Seas Royal Blend. That is quite good tobacco. Pick up a couple tins of that. So I got backup tobacco because I ran out of cigarettes, and that's the whole reason why, because I don't smoke pipe tobacco that often. I'm more of a fan of the cigarettes. But when you're out of cigarettes and you don't have a vaporizer, you know what I'm saying, it's the next best thing. My 2 cents on the whole vaporizing thing, I'm trying to get the flavors I really like. It does satisfy nicotine craving temporarily, but then, you know, 5-10 minutes later, you're taking another hit off of it, and, you know, it doesn't really replace the addiction of nicotine because technically e-vape produces nicotine. It's like the one that most addictive substance in tobacco to begin with, so. But it does, I guess it would help you cut back on your smoking, and it would help you cut back on your spending on tax, so. If that's your reason for doing it, you know, it works. I've seen people, you know, they're all over now. They're becoming quite popular. People are saying things like, oh, they've helped me quit smoking. It's the best thing in the world. It's like, dude, I have to laugh when people say that because I'm like, well, technically you didn't quit smoking because it's still nicotine. But I say to each his or her own. It's completely off topic anyway, but I seem to have misplaced my pipe too. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But those things are quite handy to have when you're smoking your pipe. Just because I'll just get a new one when I get paid. Well, if I can't find it by then. Not really too fussed about it. Then to top it all off, people are giving Miley Cyrus shit for twerking at some event. Like, really, dude? And people were saying things like, leave Miley alone. It's like, oh, I think Chris Crocker did that with the Britney Spears bit, and both Britney Spears and Miley Cyrus are Disney prodigy child stars. Kind of ironic. So how long before Miley Cyrus starts shaving her head? Well, she didn't shave it, but she spiked it. Close enough. people were saying things like, hey, don't stick up for my citizens. And they were like, really, dude? Does it make you a jealous hater because people are actually sticking up for her because no one's sticking up for you and you're getting picked on? Come on now. But I feel like everyone's opinions just clash every time. Someone says something that someone doesn't like, and by God, someone's got to repeat with their 2 cents. And, you know, if what someone says makes you angry, my best advice would be to just don't respond to it or ignore it or just go about your day like it never happened, because 9 times out of 10, getting angry is not going to solve anything. Getting even sometimes works, but in the end, you know, who are you really hurting when you do something like that? So, and I've actually picked on people in my life, bullied them, and I've been bullied myself, so I've been on both sides of the street, and both sides, it just doesn't work. Doesn't mean I take back some of the things I said I've done. Some things I do take back, wish I could take back. Some things I don't, wish I could take back. But it is what it is. Wait, so you're saying you've been bullied, but you don't feel bad about bullying others? Yeah, basically. You're an asshole. No, I'm a realist. It's a dog-eat world out there. You better get used to it. See, I've heard about kids who don't like adults. Well, here's the ironic thing. They're kids now. They would enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually they're going to become young adults too and have kids hating them. 'Tis the life. 'Tis the circle of life. And when you're a kid, you think, oh, this shit isn't fair, blah, 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 whatever. But the older you get, the more you're going to realize that life just isn't fair. I mean, there's times you're going to succeed in life. There's times you're going to do really good in life. You know what I'm saying? There's times you're going to get what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And there's times you're not going to get what you want. And it's just life. And you have to learn to deal with it. And there's times I've been a bit pissed off at life, but I've learned to cope with it best I could. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.